If you're a surface pattern designer or illustrator, you might be thinking about getting an iPad or you might have just gotten one. So a lot of people have this question and I just want to show you what my setup is. I have an iPad Pro. I just have a really cheap cover that I got off Amazon because you always want to protect your iPad. That's super important. You want to take care of all your tools and your machines. So let me just unlock this. And right here I have an illustration that I did here in Adobe Fresco. And an important tool for me and a big change with the iPad Pro is the Apple Pencil. This is really amazing and it gives you great control when you're drawing. So you definitely want an Apple Pencil, an iPad Pro. I have a larger size, I think it's about 13 inch. Another thing to look for in your case is make sure it has an Apple Pencil holder. I'm probably going to upgrade to a newer case in the future that has, it's called the Magic Keyboard, so it has a keyboard actually built into the side of the case. I'll probably get that eventually, but right now I already had this little Bluetooth keyboard and it works great with my iPad, so that's perfect. Another thing you want is a screen protector. And the one that I have that I love is by Paperlike, and I'll put links to all this stuff here on my blog. But this by Paperlike, you actually get two of them, which is great. But you put this down and it has like a really nice texture to it and it protects your screen, which is really important because, I don't know if you could see here, but my screen actually already got scratched with 3 scratches, but Paperlike protected it, thankfully. So I have this extra Paperlike because they send you 2, so I can put this on whenever I'm ready to switch it out, which is great. And then another thing that you probably didn't think of that you definitely need if you're an artist using an iPad is a drawing glove. What is a drawing glove? That's what I thought when I found this out. But what it does is it covers these 2 fingers and it allows you to draw without making contact with your hand here on the surface of the iPad, so you won't make any extra marks or anything. But it also allows your 3 fingers to be free so you can do touch controls without any problem. So you can do touch controls and then have good control of your pencil, but also protect your screen from getting smudges and from making any extra marks that you don't want to be making while you're drawing. So that's the breakdown for my iPad hardware setup that I use. And here basically are the apps that I use the most for my creativity and my art and design. So I have Procreate, Adobe Fresco, Adobe Illustrator. I use Lightroom and Photoshop for photography. I use Adobe Capture a lot to create surface patterns, so I love it. I use it mostly on my phone, but I do use it on here. Adobe Creative Cloud, Adobe Behance to check out inspiration. I have some other tools that I use often in my design processes. So I'll list some of those as well down in the blog. So I hope that helped. If you have any questions about getting an iPad set up or what software you need or anything, just leave them in the comments below.